Well, the time has officially come. It's KENcast's first episode. Unfortunately, we're missing a few retards. They decided to be fucking lazy instead.
Fuck Frank.
Fuck Frank is going to be the common consensus tonight, especially since he decided not to come back. We took him and fed him and everything. I mean, at this point, I don't know what to do. I offered him fellatio. He turned that down as well.
And he'd have been over his limit for the year.
Let's talk about the limit. Let's explain the limit. So, Mike, I believe this came from you, correct?
Yeah.
And where did you get the limit from?
The Army.
The Army. Okay, so there's a limit on how many dicks you can suck per year and not be gay. Mike, would you care to tell us what that limit is?
It's 3.
3 dicks. You have 3 dicks per year to suck to make sure. This is the important part. How do you know you don't like it if you haven't done it for a while? You gotta have 3 per year to make sure that you don't like it. Unfortunately, I've gone over my limit. It's already March. That being said, how are you on your limit, Mike?
I don't want to talk about it.
Obviously, we've all gone over our limit, but we need a lot of favors done quite often. So, unfortunately, listen, $20 is $20.
The economy's rough right now. Stimmies ain't cutting it no more.
Have you fucking seen the housing market?
The housing market is fucking absurd.
Fuck.
It is. And to be honest with you, work is fucking absurd, too.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, we know you don't. We're not going to get into specifics because you'll probably cancel Dave over here, but...
Hey.
He,
He's kind of in the housing market.
He's in a very specific housing market. One that houses people that shouldn't be buying houses.
Rent's cheap.
Fuck. Gee. 3 square meals a day.
Yeah.
They get medical too, don't they?
Meals and medical are included.
You know, honestly, I've thought about that.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is
you're telling me.
commit anything over like a M3.
Misdemeanor 3?
We got you.
How close is that to a felony?
Well, it goes M5 all the way up to M1, and then you have F5 all the way up to F1.
M5 being the least important?
Yes.
So, like, jaywalking?
Basically.
Public masturbation?
Are you in a school zone?
No, I'm not allowed to be within 300 feet. Unfortunately.
And I think there's a line where, like, an M1 would probably be higher rated than an F5.
F5 being lowest felony.
Yeah.
Okay. Really?
But I don't know where that line actually
What is like an M1? What's considered an M1?
I got you.
See,
Google.
I've only been working at this facility
for the housing market
about 2 years now, so
okay.
I don't understand all of
the logistics of it.
The logistics of it.
That's
yeah,
understandable.
When we go to school to work in our housing market, we don't go through the full thing that some of the other fellas
You're
do.
basically the only thing you learn is how to keep them alive.
So in the state of Ohio, it's DUI, domestic violence.
A DUI is an F5 or M1.
M1.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Domestic violence, assault, theft of property valued under $500.
Under. Mm-hmm. Jesus, I did that this morning. All right.
Let it be known, Ohio is a woman's state. Whenever there is any kind of domestic dispute, somebody has to go to jail.
It's not the women, normally?
Normally, no.
Okay.
But if somebody responds to a domestic call, somebody has to go to jail.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking interesting. Me thinking about Crystal going to jail tonight. So wait, if I domestic violence her and tell the police that she hit me... This is why we can't have nice things.
I'm sorry. See, but if you do that,
Jesus
then you can't come
Christ.
visit me at work.
What do you... So Mike over here, he's not in the housing market, but he is in a market.
Very good one at the moment.
A very lucrative market. And I know we're not going to get into politics, but especially due to some certain electees, that market has flourished. And I'm not allowed to visit you with what? And anything? What about misdemeanors?
Not misdemeanor. As long as it's not a domestic violence, you're good.
Oh, okay.
It's the only misdemeanor in the state of Ohio. Drugs, but we don't talk about that.
We just check the box. No, that's all.
That's it.
That's all you got to do.
The box.
Okay, well that's understandable. And of course, you already all know what the fuck I do, which is
sit on his ass and make TikToks.
Make TikToks, pretend to work. Yep. Actually did a kitchen today in 6 hours. So fuck you. So Mike over here actually used to work for me. Dave over here is I don't really know how the fuck he got here, but he's here.
I'm not from these parts. I'm just here.
He's just here. He just showed up.
They just pulled me off the street one day and they said, "Oh, yeah, he looks like a fucking
He's
asshole.
not one of us.
Let's get him into this group."
So Mike, let's talk a little bit, and this will be fun for Dave because Dave doesn't really know. Let's talk a little bit about what it was like to work for me. How long ago was this? 6 years? 7 years? Roughly?
2014?
2014, so 2021. Math is math.
Yeah,
Math is math.
Like 6 or 7.
6 or 7 years. And primarily, what do we do? We did appliances and we did flooring.
I did a lot of doors.
Oh, you did doors with Josh, but I didn't do a whole lot of doors.
No.
Did we do a lot of doors? We didn't do a lot of doors together, did we?
I don't know if we did any doors.
No, I was doing primarily appliances and a fuckload. I mean a fuck ton of what was that? Laminate plank flooring. The Pergo. Back when it was fucking garbage. Our Pergo training, when we did Pergo training, Pergo being like the land leader of locked together flooring, like that floating shit that looks like wood and then 5 years looks like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allegedly waterproof.
Allegedly waterproof at the time. Some of it actually had asbestos in it, I'm pretty sure, or like some weird fucked up chemicals that came from China. I actually think there was a big box store. China. There was a big box store that was actually selling a product that they had to recall because there was some fucking deadly. It's in my dad's living room. He's like, "Oh shit, this is in my house." So we put a fuckload of that in. But during the training, they literally told us, "Putty is your buddy." They told us to keep a putty stick in our pocket and putty that shit before the client could see it. So Mike over here, I don't remember, but he was probably putty bitch at the time, I would assume. The interesting thing about Mike is he got fired about 4 times a day.
Yeah, at least.
A day. Mike over here, he's a smart guy. Don't get me wrong. He's bright. He's pretty intelligent. He can do cool stuff with maps and shit. Whatever. You know, we all know about those stories. This motherfucker. First of all, if you ever watch my TikToks, you hear me call a speed square a triangle, and there's a very good reason for that. Because Mike is incapable of understanding what the fuck a speed square is. Mike, hand me the speed square. You mean the triangle? I understand it makes sense. It's a fucking triangle.
That's what it is.
But when you...
Math is math.
Shapes are shapes.
When you don't fucking understand that, you get fired. A couple times a day. But you also get rehired because we were desperate as fuck and nobody else had come work with us. So then Mike and his brother went off to do door installs for us, and those were about fun as could be, weren't they?
Oh yeah, because you sent us to the middle of nowhere.
How far away did you go?
All the fucking places you didn't want to go.
What were they, like an hour drive, 45-minute drive at least per job?
To the store. To pick the shit up.
So they'd have to drive to a specific store. We're not allowed to say that store name anymore. It rhymes with clothes.
Let me censor that real quick.
Beep. And they go back into the back and receiving, pick up their fucking doors. Half of them were broken.
Mm-hmm. Or the wrong color.
The wrong color. And you normally didn't find that out until after you fucking put them in, huh?
Yeah, oh, yeah. We'll roll up to a white house with red shutters and you got a green door. Something's fucked up.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder that house with green shutters.
Well, either they're Italian or Santa lives there. I mean, there's...
Oh, I never thought about that. It's funny you say that. I actually worked for a Santa Claus.
What?
100%. Swear to God, his name was Santa Claus. Claus was spelled slightly different.
Like what? Like the German spelling?
With a K?
Or like Klaus?
It wasn't a K, no, but it was like So Claus is what? CLAUSE?
Yeah.
I can't spell.
Something like that.
I don't think there was an E on the end. It was like very, very slightly different. But this motherfucker lived the role. I swear to God, he's 45 minutes down the road. There's a Santa Claus in Northeast Ohio, maybe Western PA. I don't remember exactly. But we went there to do a dishwasher. It was a long time ago. During Christmas time. This motherfucker, when we're doing our install, broke into our truck and left a card and a $50 tip. And the card was very, like, Christmassy, Santa Claus-y. Santa Claus shit all over the fucking place. Legitimate reindeer in the backyard. Swear to God.
Like a real life.
Like a real life reindeer.
Like fucking Rudolph's about to pull a fucking sleigh.
Without the red
in
nose.
The backyard.
Yeah. Fucking straight up reindeer. Motherfucker's name was Santa Claus.
He's the Joe Exotic of Christmas.
Joe Exotic of Christmas. Fucking God. Amazing guy. Never saw him again after that. He said, all right, I'm leaving. I'm going to work. Good luck with the install.
All right.
And then we opened the truck to find out it was...
I'm curious to know what he does for work.
Clearly, he's a mall Santa.
He delivers presents. What do you mean?
Fair enough.
Turns out he works for FedEx.
Doesn't get better than that.
It doesn't get any better than that. Oh, shit. Those were the good days. Back when we were running those easy installs. That's like really kind of before I got into the big kitchens and stuff like that.
I don't care what anybody says. Dishwashers are way more disgusting than toilets.
Dave, have you ever done it your fucking self? Anything like maintenance-wise, home repair, anything like that?
I'm trying to think. I'll be honest. I haven't done a whole lot. I know I've done a couple of things. I mean, just mostly simple shit like fucking making sure my gutters aren't falling off the fucking house.
Oh, I've actually never fucked with gutters. I let those things go.
My gutter fell off yesterday.
Yeah, your brother was over there putting it back up this
Yeah,
morning.
you didn't even do it your fucking self. And yet here you are, lying to the people.
Did you ever do a video on hanging gutters?
All right, fuck you.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Well, if he would have recorded it,
I should have just stood at the bottom of the ladder.
Just fucking recorded it.
Getting you free
Like
fucking
voice
content.
over anything. At all.
Yeah, most of the only, like, my fucking self things that I've done is just, like, I don't know, basic repairs on, like, cars and stuff. I haven't really done, like, home improvement type shit.
Okay. So, funny you say that. I'm not allowed to touch cars. I'm not allowed. And that's a self...
Not allowed, like, you're gonna...
Not allowed to do it.
What are you gonna do, check yourself into rehab?
Yeah, basically. So, when I met her, she actually didn't have a car. And then we got her little hoopty, for like $500, and drove the fucking brakes off of that and resold it for $500 because people will buy anything at tax time for some reason.
No, absolutely.
For a lot of money.
It's
Absolutely.
fucking absurd, honestly.
We're not gonna talk about the fucking tiger that's in my back seat.
We're not going to talk about it. Anyways, and then I got her another hoopty and another hoopty and so on and so forth until we got the 40 and the Ford Fiesta upstairs.
Ah, yes.
Until we got to that point, though, she had a Mercury Mariner with a fuckload of miles. I mean, all of them.
I remember that fucking thing.
Yeah, well, I did the brakes on them. And...
Customer states he hears a screeching.
Customer states that the car's in the drive-thru. It didn't work out too well. And I actually ended up having to the most dangerous fucking way possible, drive it to my other friend who is capable of working on cars, and we had to replace the fucking, what's that fucking thing for the top of the brakes? The
calipers?
No. Actually, in the engine bay. We're pushing.
Cylinder?
Yes, we had to replace the master cylinder. I replaced the calipers. I replaced the fucking lines. We replaced all of it.
Brake lines are a bitch.
Then
let me just say that
I take it to my brother, who runs a shop. He doesn't do like the actual work. He will if he has to, but he basically runs day-to-day business and all that shit. And they put it up on the lift to do a brake bleed on it, and he pulls me back and he says, "That's your frame on the floor." So I'm not fucking touching another car again in my life. I put about 30 hours into that fucking piece of shit.
Doing brakes?
Yes. I don't want to talk about it. It was I changed the caliber 3 fucking times. We changed the pads twice. We changed the lines on them twice. We changed the master cylinder. Fuck that thing. So he told me, he said, you need to drive this into a fucking quarry and move on. He said, don't sell it to anybody because then you're just an accessory to murder. So I'm done. I refuse to touch a vehicle ever again. Ever again.
I'm almost at that point now, but it's just because there's been so many technological advancements in cars in like the past 10 years.
It's like impossible to work on.
But yeah, absolutely. It's a pain in the ass. There's so much electrical shit that, like, me personally, I don't understand.
No.
Like,
monkey get in car. Monkey press go. Monkey maybe use blinker.
Yeah.
That is optional.
Like, no, before I had this car, I had a 2004 Ranger, and I was scared
Ford fucking Ranger.
Ford fucking Ranger!
But yeah, I would do like minor repairs on that because, I mean, even 2004, it wasn't horrible to work on.
Were you sucking on that?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Tastes
We got
fine.
COVID now.
That's okay.
We might as well just kiss and call it a day.
There's no limit on those a year.
2004 Ford Ranger.
But yeah, I did brakes, I did rotors for that one.
Did you know how to do any of that shit, or did you teach
YouTube?
yourself?
All YouTube.
Oh,
YouTube
anybody
is
who works on
fucking
cars,
fantastic.
unless you're actually like a mechanic.
It's YouTube, huh?
No,
YouTube.
no, they don't like YouTube.
It's
mechanics.
YouTube.
Because then shit comes in more fucked up than it was. In the first place.
Hey, it worked for me.
So what happened to the Ford fucking Ranger?
So it got to the point where
Where his YouTube fixes weren't working anymore.
No, I had too many YouTube fixes to do because I was a dumbass and I was like, okay, I just graduated high school when I wanted to buy this and
Buy the Ranger?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and I wanted a truck and trucks are expensive and I didn't really
So
have.
you bought a half a truck.
I didn't have the money or the credit, so I bought a half a truck. that had
Understandable.
166,000 miles and was a fucking mechanical shit show.
Nice. Dirt
So-
cheap, I'm assuming. What color was it?
Charcoal.
Charcoal. I was thinking white. I
It
don't know
was
why.
I was also thinking white, and
Yeah.
I've seen it.
166,000 miles for an 04 lifted.
Seen it. Was it lifted?
Yeah.
Did it have the stack in the bag for no fucking reason?
No.
Because there's one of those around here too.
Oh God. No, that's
Frank
fucking
probably
horrible.
fucking owned one of those.
Fuck Frank.
Fuck Frank. Now that we got that out of the way. Oh god. So YouTube is actually a really good it's a really good device, to be honest with you. I get into some shit sometimes where I haven't experienced it before, and I've been doing this for 10 fucking years, but it doesn't matter. Sometimes you open up a wall and you just, the first thought that goes through your head is, what the fuck was this guy doing? Because there's always a fuck before you. Whether you're talking about the Ford fucking Ranger, it may have been the engineer or the assembly line or the fuck who decided to do it fucking self before you ended up getting it. Same thing with a house. When I open up a fucking wall and I see a goddamn rat's nest worth of wiring and then an old fucking oil line from 130 years ago when they didn't have electricity in the fucking house, the only thing I do is just shake my fucking head. And then you pull up YouTube and you figure out what the fuck to do with it.
Well, the only difference with that is you're not driving the wall 70 miles an hour down the freeway and hoping it stops.
No, but if the wall falls... Yeah.
Should have hired a better contractor.
Probably.
Yes.
Should have hired a better mechanic, too.
Don't have me. Hire me.
Exactly. See, he's got it figured out. He understands. No, probably the wall is not the issue. The walls can normally be dealt with. It's normally some fucking bullshit like pre-war plumbing shit that I get into. You ever seen a drum trap? Not a drum mag, a drum trap.
Yes.
It's like this big old fucking giant cast iron just shit pot, basically, where all the garbage from the tub just collects in this big old fucking pot. So standard plumbing, you have a trap.
Yeah.
And the trap is designed for water to sit here that prevents methane gas from coming up through the pipes out into your house.
And making the house go boom.
No, not necessarily go boom. It just stinks like fucking shit, basically.
Yeah.
It probably isn't great to breathe in. I don't know. It might be flammable. I doubt it. So if you ever smell like poopy, like say you have a sink in your basement that you don't use all the time.
Yeah.
You never use it. And you're down here one day and you notice it smells like fucking shit. That's probably because all the water in the trap is dried out and methane gas is coming up through your sink. Well, the drum trap served that purpose before that type of plumbing existed. And the drum trap was essentially you had a pipe here, and there was a water level in here, but it collects every amount of fucking garbage ever because it's essentially a big old fucking cast iron garbage can.
Yeah.
And it has a little clean out on top of it. if you ever see one of those, cut that motherfucker out and send it to the scrapyard because you get $50 easily. Speaking of scrap, there's a water heater in that room over there that's attached to a dolly. If you guys can help me pull it out of the basement afterwards. It weighs about 350 pounds with all the fucking sediment in it. It'll be alright. It'll be fine.
It's got to go in your truck, though. It won't fit in my roller skate.
It's too bad we don't have the Ford Ranger.
We could just dump it out Frank's house.
My 87 Ranger was fantastic.
87 fucking... Why are we
I
talking
remember
about
that
Ford fucking
thing.
Rangers? What did we replace on that one day? We replaced something on that at your guys' shop. Is it the drive
Everything?
shaft?
No.
No, the camshaft.
No, it was the motor.
No. There was... Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know fuck about shit when it comes to cars. It was later on after the motor, we were rolling up that fucking... the shaft and sliding it into place. Into the motor.
The cam?
The cam,
Okay, yeah.
There was something, I think it was a nut or something on the back of it, where your dude literally made a fucking tool.
It was the harmonic balancer pulley.
Yes.
Since
The lasagna.
Since
Fuck is
every
he talking
Ford,
about?
Since every Ford tech in the county sold those tools back in the 90s when everybody quit driving those fucking pieces of shit.
There you go. Don't have any, so he
We had to
fucking
make
literally
our own
made
fucking
one.
tool.
Yeah, I remember that.
Do it your fucking self.
Clearly.
He said.
I will never ever do that again in my life. Fuck you.
Me neither, because I sold the truck.
Thank God. Thank fucking God. What the fuck was wrong with us driving those big... Yours wasn't big, but that...
No, mine was very, very low.
You didn't need to compensate, apparently.
No.
Well, then put it on the fucking table. And that's today's podcast.
We're like those girls who are desperate for views now. That's what we're doing.
Listen, if I was desperate for views, I'd have the nipples cut out. And just solid B's just staring at the camera.
Kind of
Black
angled a little.
Get a real good view on it. Unfortunately, we have to use my penny table because my saw blade table isn't done. Speaking of which, you got any old tools in your garage? I have a bunch of tools, but I can't epoxy them into my table, unfortunately.
I got an old fucking saw.
We're getting there. Dave, you got anything?
I probably got some leftover stuff from when my dad moved
All right.
out that I could probably...
New rule. If you come to the podcast, you have
Bring
to
a
bring
fucking
a
tool.
tool.
As long as Crystal's got snacks, I'll bring a fucking tool.
There's infinite amount of snacks here. This house never runs out of snacks.
Max?
Knacks. All the fucking knacks. That's why I float like 260 all the time. It doesn't matter what the fuck I do. I can eat healthy for a week, work out, whatever. I come home and there's just a fucking bowl of knacks every day. It's like...
It's the way it should be.
It's like that fucking... oh my god. You know about all the nerd shit. What the fuck is it?
This depends on what kind of nerd shit we're talking about here. I don't do anime.
It's like that goblet that like never empties. It was in Valhalla.
What, the Holy Grail?
No. It was like that fucking barrel when you
Fucking cornucopia.
Oh, fucking
it never emptied.
Sutinger's mead barrel.
Yes, that's what. See, I knew you'd know. Fuck.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's kind of like that. I eat shit out of it, and then I come back the next day and there's more shit in it. It doesn't fucking end.
You know what does end? The fucking Girl Scout cookies you guys fucking destroyed at my house yesterday.
That was not my fault. You were the one who literally fucking bragged about the fact that you bought like $8,000
That's
in
kind
Girl
of
Scout cookie
weird
stock.
flex, bro. Now we're gonna fuck him up. That's on him.
It is on me that I didn't hide them before you fucks arrived.
I mean, what the fuck was he thinking? We weren't gonna eat his Girl Scout cookies? He's been talking about them for a month. Girl Scout cookies.
And I mean,
come.
even if he didn't say
It's
anything,
kind of convenient that he chose to come down here this week.
Yeah, when the Girl Scout cookies arrived.
The day after.
he wouldn't have even had to have said anything, because when I got there, Caden was fucking parading around the house with a box of the fucking what are the yellow box?
The lemon something.
Oh,
yes,
God.
yes,
The lemon
those fucking
smile.
things.
The lemon somethings.
I mean, those by themselves.
Obviously, he doesn't buy those for himself.
No.
I'm not really my favorite, but I mean, just the fact that they were there means there was probably more around.
Actually, if you need any before you go, there's a bunch of Girl Scouts selling them outside of that store we're not allowed to talk about anymore.
Oh, the one that rides with
Perfect.
hose?
That's the one.
They're always there. They're like, and they make you feel terrible too.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you just go to the store that rhymes with Joe's, and you spend a fuckload of money because you can never go there without. And you either spend like 3 cents on a washer that you fucking have to have, or like $300 on a bunch of shit that you don't need at all. There's no in between.
Didn't know you needed it till you got there.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like Target, but for guys.
Correct.
Or do it your fucking selfers.
Even better. Fuck Target. Anyways, so after you're leaving and you're feeling really bad about yourself because A, you just spent way too much money that you didn't have, or B, you really need to get the fuck out of there because shit's happening at your job and it ain't getting done.
Oh.
And then these little fucking girls just coax you in. Please, sir, buy some cookies so that I may go to the zoo and praise Harambe. What happens, Mike?
You buy your Girl Scout cookies.
You buy all the fucking cookies. And then you eat them on the drive back, and then you feel like a shit.
How come the Boy Scouts have to be the Scouts, but they can still be the Girl Scouts?
Let's talk about why the Boy Scouts sell fucking popcorn. What kind of fucking bullshit is that?
Yeah.
Who the fuck wants to buy popcorn from a Boy Scout?
Yeah, little fucking Timmy coming.
Like, sell me a bondage kit or something with the ropes the knots you've been learning how to tie.
Right, yeah.
What the fuck?
Put that badge into fucking use.
Popcorn.
I don't even want to buy popcorn like from the store. I don't even get popcorn when I go to the fucking movie theater.
All right.
Where it's like
You crossed the
literally
line.
part of a aesthetic.
You went too far. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Who doesn't get popcorn at the movie theater?
Hold on, I need to smoke a cigarette anyway, so...
Yeah. I built them separately, but it's really difficult and sketchy to move, though. Welcome back to,
Oh God, are we here again?
Mike's taking a shit. We were here until Mike fucked off. Just take your shit back. Fuck him. That's what he gets. If you listen closely, you can hear him pee. Fucking God. Oh, I don't know where my water is. Good thing he brought me one. We're just waiting for Mike to finish urinating.
He's making piss.
I'm making piss. He's doing piss. Some more awkward waiting. Will you quit touching yourself in there? That's my space. Don't bring a black light in there.
Keep talking, almost there.
Potato salad.
Oh, that was it.
That's all it took, huh? Fucking kidding me?
So fucking towels in there, man.
That's because I don't wash my hands down or I'd beat my dick. You don't wash your hands after doing some shameful shit like that. You wipe it on your pants.
Wash
and
your fucking body because you feel fucking dirty.
No, I'm past that.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm way... There's too much self-loathing there for any, like, remorse or, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah.
Remorse is probably good enough.
Probably.
It
So-
probably should be.
We got way off the fucking rails, and we reorganized, and we're going to talk a little bit about...
Is that my fucking water?
No, this is...
No, I was gonna give you your water back, but then Kendall couldn't find his. And
I was thirsty.
He was like, "Oh, good thing Mike brought me
I
water."
don't know what my water went.
Some bullshit.
There's water. There's cups that have been there for 3.5 years up there, and then there's a sink. Don't drink that water. Oh shit! He's been on a boil alert for 2.5 years. Oh fucking God. Well, looks like Mike's going to get another water.
I hate it here.
I'm a wonderful host, I promise. Jesus Christ. He is using up so much cloud storage right now with his bullshit. They're gonna make me pay for more cloud storage. I'm telling you.
Dude,
Do you have an Apple product?
I do.
Do you like it? I feel like my thumbs are too fucking
Now
big
see,
for it. So like, I
I've
have this
just-
big gangly bastard. It's
No,
actually not
fuck-
even big.
Fuck all that.
But look how pretty it is.
I mean, yeah, they're so fancy when they're. I mean, they look gorgeous when they're naked. Obviously.
They do look gorgeous when they're naked, but it's never naked because I'm terrified of breaking
Exactly.
a $1,500 phone.
Exactly. Side note: why the fuck have we gotten to the point in today's society where I have to finance a fucking cell phone? Like, for real.
You do though. I pay like $30 a month for this piece of
Yeah.
shit. Like, well, can
Yeah.
I just buy it? Yeah, you could buy it, but it's gonna be $2,000. What the fuck?
Literally.
Do you
Like-
finance your phone?
No.
Of course.
Like, this is an XR, and before that I had a 7.
Is the XR isn't even like the newest one, is it?
No.
At this point.
No.
Walmart special, $100.
I don't think the XR was even the new one when I bought it.
Okay.
It just, like, I don't feel like
You
paying.
still had to finance it.
Yeah. Because it was still like $1,000. Or
Right.
damn near.
You
That's
think that's
fucking
rough?
absurd.
Imagine having to buy an iPad to make shitty content.
Yeah, that bent me the fuck up. You know what's even worse is the keypad it's sitting on was $350 fucking dollars. $350 fucking dollars for that piece of shit just to hold that fucking thing in the air so I can record our stupid faces while Mike mouth fucks sweet tarts.
You said they were free.
No, everything comes at a cost.
Fair enough.
You are almost at your limit. You're going to be at your limit by the night. All right,
They got a
so
White House donut. That's not fair.
this is why I need you guys to buy stickers. Shameless plug. I spent a lot of money on an iPad, and they didn't even let me finance it. Like, they let us finance our phones. So if you don't buy shit, I'm going to become a destitute homeless person, and then you're instead of do it your fucking self, and KENcast, it's going to be Ken Crack. And I'm going to be chugging dicks on the side of the road.
I'm gonna reach your limit.
I'm going to make $105. I'm going to make $105. $100.05. You're wondering who paid a nickel?
All of them.
All of them. It's about quantity
Mm-hmm.
in the dick sucking game, not quality.
That's it.
So, are you good? You got water? You got some snacks?
I got my knacks. We're good.
All right. Okay.
Should probably get him a blanket.
You got one? I'm just trying to be comfortable.
You take your pants off, get some jammies on.
Were yours?
Yes.
I didn't bring any.
We can put Moana up on the TV behind there so that you have something to watch too.
I'm not gonna
Get
lie. Halfway
distracted
through
and
here, I'm
wander
definitely
off.
about to go play a Warzone. You guys can keep doing your thing. Don't mind
Gonna be
me.
sitting down there on the floor.
You just hear buttons smashing.
God damn it. We got like 15 more minutes. All right, you'll be okay, I promise.
You're getting the itch, man.
Can't even get through this. Fucking Christ. All right, earlier you made a comment about dishwashers are nastier than toilets.
It's way fucking nasty.
A lot of people don't know this. This is not common knowledge. How many dishwashers did we take out?
All of them.
All of them is a
Fucking all
fucking
of
great
them.
answer. How many toilets did I take out because you were a pussy and you wouldn't take out the toilets?
You didn't pay me enough to sponge out a toilet.
That's- Dishwashers are fucking disgusting. Alright, listen, you fucking assholes. Listen to me. You too, do you have a dishwasher?
Yeah, but it's broke.
Do you use it as a
I
pantry?
know a guy.
It's like a
Don't at me, hire me, bitch!
it's like a staging area right now for the dry dishes that haven't been put away yet.
Staging area! Fucking God! Alright, listen. Rinse your fucking plates before you put them in the dishwasher, you fucking animals!
That's why my dishwasher's broken, because my mom and my sister don't understand that concept.
You're gonna have to send them this link.
Mm.
Rinse your fucking plates. I don't care if there's a built-in garbage disposal or what the fuck ever. You know what happens? Your food breaks down in this little fucking slime. And the slime attaches to fucking everything. And then it smells like dead... Should I say it?
Yeah.
Dead children.
And
They
Frank's t-shirt.
Frank's t-shirt.
And that shit gets all over me as I'm carrying it to his truck.
All right, so my helper learned his lesson the other day. We did a dishwasher swap.
Oh.
It sat there for a very long time with stagnant water. So if anybody knows anything about a dishwasher sitting with stagnant water, it fucking reeks.
Worst thing ever.
Imagine the stinkiest, swampiest shit you ever took in your life. Only take it in the dishwasher and
let
then
it
close
sit
the
there.
door for a fucking week. That's what it smells like. So I'm like, all right, let's grab this dishwasher. We'll get it out to the truck. There's a fucking set of steps that goes like this out to the truck, and then a hill after that. He's like, oh, that's cool, man. I can get it myself. I'm like, are you
Poor
sure?
bastard.
I'll help you. No, I got it. It's fine. I'm like, okay. If you're going to carry the dishwasher by yourself, I showed him how to grab it, too. Grab it like this, carry it like this. He's like, no, I got it. I'm going to throw it over my head.
Oh.
I'm like, you motherfucker. Okay.
Hey, that's on you.
We'll let him learn.
Mm-hmm.
Picks the dishwasher up.
Gives himself a bath.
Over his head. Starts going down the steps. Fucking soaked in seconds. This dishwasher just pisses all over him. It just fucking leaks everywhere. He just throws the fucking thing down the stairs. Hoodie's ruined. Pants are fucking ruined. I'm like, what did we learn?
Grab it this way.
He said, okay, I understand now. Sometimes you gotta learn the fucking hard way. But I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I have dumped plenty of stinky dishwashers on myself. Oh, God. Nightmares. Fucking nightmares. And clean your fucking toilets while we're at it. What the fuck is wrong with you people not cleaning your fucking toilets? Why are your toilets dirty? Why am I pulling out old, dirty, grimy fucking toilet? Clean your fucking toilet.
Or at least when you're standing there and you're peeing, try and clean it up a little bit.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like a fucking game. You just
Yeah,
like try
that's
and
it.
Get the
try
poop.
and wash some of it away.
Remove the shit stain from the bowl.
Yeah,
That's it. I don't know why it's not.
It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Clean
I
your fucking
thought
toilet.
I thought that was just like an incentive type thing. Like, oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
You just fucking occupy yourself while you're taking a piss.
Mm-hmm.
It's like little target areas.
It must be like an ADHD or something.
They made me
I
throw
don't
the
know.
silencer anyway.
It is. You pee on the side of the bowl to silence it. You pee straight down the middle, and then if you want to assert dominance, you pee on the back of the seat while it's up.
And if you're chaotic evil, you just piss in the upper deck.
We're not gonna get through this. I can tell. Piss on the open seat. Straight on it.
Your wife appreciates it, I promise.
She makes me clean the fucking toilet.
Do it your fucking self. Man.
Well, here's the problem. I brag about shoving my hand in old toilets, and she's like, "You don't think they're gross?" That's because I have to take dishwashers out too.
Yeah.
Toilets are actually super easy, and here's the thing. For the longest time, because I did toilets at a young age, like I started doing them when I was like 14, and the way I was taught is you take a bucket, you take a sponge, and you fucking shove your fucking hand in there, fill up the sponge, dump it in the bucket, and do it again until the fucking toilet's empty. Well, apparently, someone just fucking hated me when they taught me, i.e. my father, because I've seen people like take the filter out of the shop vac, use the shop vac to suck the water out. I've seen like actual pump things made, like plungers. No, that's not good enough.
Hand.
It's not good enough.
Sponge.
Hand, shitter. Only way you could do it. That's it. If you do it any other way, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's the only thing I know to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Sponge, hand, shitter. Now, when I did my first toilet, I was taught the rules of plumbing. And I will grace you today with the rules of plumbing. There's a couple rules. A few rules. First rule. Shit rolls downhill. Take that however the fuck you want. Second rule. Keep your fucking hands out of your fucking mouth.
Until this is done.
Third rule. Payday's on Friday. That's all you need to know about plumbing.
Don't lick the forbidden fruitcake.
The forbidden fruitcake.
It's the secret bun cake under the tube.
Secret bun cake.
And always pay the extra 99 cents for the jumbo ring.
Always get
Always.
always buy the fucking jumbo ring.
Okay.
Every time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck when anybody says you buy the jumbo ring. I had to stack a jumbo ring and then a regular ring on top of each other the other day. So I'm like that fucking Patrick Swayze movie where a ghost, where he's like, she's molding clay and shit. That's me only with a shitter ring. I'm just fucking molding this shitter ring into one big beautiful fucking shitter ring. And then you just hear the toilet squish. It's the fucking nastiest shit ever. Also, don't poop in the top deck. Don't listen to him. Don't do it. I swear to fucking Christ, if I ever show up to your house to replace a toilet and you shit in the top deck, I'm uninstalling it, tipping it over, and leaving.
Or in the shower.
Well, then all you gotta do is waffle stop it down the drain.
That's it. I'm doing you a favor.
You're not doing me a favor. I'm not putting that fucking thing back in. You shit in the top deck. Fuck you. And that's all you need to know about toilets. Oh, God. I miss those days. A lot less stressful.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing we needed to worry about was those fucking Karens. You walk in, you're 12 years old with a bag full of tools. Getting ready to swap out a fucking dishwasher. Oh my God.
Put your booties on.
Listen. We're going to get into this real quick.
Oh boy.
This fucking irritates me. You probably don't. Let me see. Did you say you were in a warehouse before being in the housing market?
Yeah.
So you don't know shit about booties. Fuck your booties. I said it. I hate wearing motherfucking booties so much. Oh my God, I fucking hate it. Fuck you. I will spend an hour to roll out carpet tape and tarp out rather than taking the 3 seconds to put on fucking booties.
Because you know you're going to forget something in the truck. Then you got to go outside, take them off.
Take them off, go back in, put them on. Not only that, you feel like a fucking Nancy with them on because you have zero grip whatsoever. You're just scooting around the fucking floor like goddamn... What's that ice skating lady, that beautiful fucking woman who does all the crazy tricks and flips and shit at the Olympics? I don't know. I can't remember her fucking name, but that's what I feel like. Christina something, I think. I don't know.
You got me, man.
Listen. Don't ask me to wear booties. That's just rude. Okay? That's just fucking rude. Dave, don't ask people to wear booties. It's the worst thing in the fucking world.
What about booty shorts?
It's so different. Especially if I'm working under the sink, give you a nice view. When my nuts pop out, though, just remember who asked.
I pay you extra.
Extra for the nut pop?
That's it. It's pretty much the only reason
Booties,
I hired you anyway.
I honestly, though, I feel so unsafe in booties. And I probably just sound like a whiny bitch. I don't really fucking care, though, because you have no traction whatsoever. And it is the most demeaning, fucking worst thing in the entire world. Don't buy white carpet. How about that? It's easy. Mm-hmm. Don't do it. Get fucking gray. Fuck you.
Yep.
And that's how I feel about booties. Booty shorts, on the other hand. Oh, fuck. Anyways.
Ignoring.
Moving on. Nobody's getting murdered in my house yet, I promise.
Yet.
Keyword there. Well, I say we're pretty much close about wrapping up this first episode. Unfortunately, I thought he was reaching for my dick. I'm pretty upset now, to be honest with you, Dave. That's bullshit. At least have the common courtesy to give me the under-table tug and rug.
You stole my water. What do you want from me? Look at pee-pee touches.
My fucking house. Fuck you.
It's your water, too.
Well, that's pretty much going to wrap up our first episode here. I know it was like entirely off the rails. Any closing remarks, Dave?
Fuck Frank.
Always remember to spay and neuter your children.
Fuck your booties. All right, we're signing out.